Well, howdy, partners. It's your old pal, Mr. Lobo, and we're actually here in the studio. We were going to be doing some actual studio work, making professional quality entertainment for you, the audience, to consume. But instead of doing all that, we thought we'd just set all that hard work and writing aside and do something that's just fun. And we've been having a lot of fun here in the studio. Someone brought Mr. Lobo a salted caramel Pepsi, which ended up being our first reaction video with Mr. Lobo, which is sort of a new thing for me. It's easy to do sort of content that's spontaneous and in the moment. And I guess you liked it so much that somebody somewhere mailed me a barbecue payday bar to see what I thought of it. And so this is a segment here that we're now calling, well, I thought that they were Mr. Lobo reaction videos, but a lot of you out there, and perhaps one person in particular, likes to call this Mr. Lobo Tries. And so we'll try that out as the name for this, Mr. Lobo Tries. And today, it's a very special Mr. Lobo Tries because we have not one, not two, not three strange things, actually exactly three strange things brought to Mr. Lobo here in the studio. This is item number one, which could be what? Just a bag from a hobo in the alley. Item number two, which could be something pornographic from a bookstore. And item number three could be Grandpa Nana's medicine. So, or they could be a lot of other things. We don't know. So these are three things that we're going to be trying, because that's what you want to see is actually you don't, right? You don't want to see us try, because nobody likes to try hard, right? We're not going to try anything. We're just going to do it, right? So we'll do 1, 2, 3, but we're not going to do them all in one video. We'll do this one for this video, and then you'll join us again for part 2, find out what this item is, and then finally we'll do part 3 for this third item that we don't know what it is. So we're going to try these items. I have no idea what they are. I've never seen them before. I'm assuming they're beverages. They feel cold, and they're wrapped the way you would wrap anything you're ashamed of, in a brown paper bag. And let's get started with episode 1 of Mr. Lobo's Tries, or Mr. Lobo Tries Triathlon, right? Or with the trifecta of trying. So this is uno, this will be dos, and this will be quattro, something like that. But we'll put these aside, and for right now, it's going to be all about what's behind door number 1. I'm very excited. I don't want to waste too much time. I know I've built it up too much already. It's just going to be a big letdown, but let's just press on, shall we? So we'll slowly reveal what this is. Totally gross soda is what I'm seeing here. So I'm glad that they think I like to taste things that can be defined as gross. And this is something, always ask for Avery's. It's so disgusting. So disgusting. Totally gross soda. And this one's called Zombie Brain Juice. So this is actually somewhat appropriate for Mr. Lobo, because I'm a horror movie host. And we like to say they're not bad movies, just misunderstood. And zombies are a little misunderstood. The apocalypse has already happened. It's their world now. Just let them have it. Stop shooting zombies. Let them raise their families, and they've inherited the earth. They'll do a better job than we did. But so Zombie brain juice is what this is. Uh, it's I would think brain juice, depending on where you're getting it from, wouldn't be like this coloration. It wouldn't be this sort of pinkish orange kind of color. Electric salmon, or I don't know what this is. 12 fluid ounces. California CRV, bottled by Avery's Beverages in New Britain, Connecticut. What a delightful and pretentious place that must be. And okay, ingredients: carbonated water, pure cane sugar, natural and artificial flavors. That's vague. And red number 40, I guess. So that's what we're getting here. Red number 40. And sodium benzoate, which is as they inform me that it's a preservative. So I don't get alarmed. Sodium benzoate. Wait. It says it's a preservative. Okay. So we'll just try it. How do we get in this thing? Let's see if I can actually open it. Mr. Lobo's like cutting his hand trying to get. Oh, Miss Mittens has a can opener. Can I try to? Can you get into one of these with a can? I see. It's got a little bottle opener thing on it. All right, so we put the bottle opener thing on here and like that, just quite simply, like that, just quite simply, very easily. Oh, I don't want to rile it up. Okay, there it goes. It's got a little fizz. Not much head on it. It's like I don't know. I wouldn't. Like maybe what I mean. It doesn't hardly has any fizz. It looks like at all, which worries me because I like a fizzy drink. Makes me happy inside. It smells very sweet. It smells like Kool-Aid. Yeah, it smells a lot like Kool-Aid. So I'm gonna very sweet. Smell. Is it strawberry? Kiwi? Like I'm getting flashbacks to like New York seltzer, maybe a little bit, but sweeter, like hummingbird food, sweet. So I'm a little concerned that I'm gonna do a little taste. It's not that sweet. It's actually somewhat pleasant. It seemed, I'm not sure if that's strawberry or kiwi, perhaps some watermelon or sort of a kind of fruit punch sort of taste. Not as daunting. It's certainly not. I wouldn't call it totally gross. I feel like this wouldn't be like you put this on the table and titter and go, oh boy, wait till they drink this. This is not unpleasant. This is a nice sody. I'm gonna do fruity, sweet, and I do taste the sodium benzoate, just a tiny bit, but it's only a preservative. All right, so let's. I'm gonna go ahead and take a real swig of this bigger drink. And I could imagine having this with a sandwich or a slice of pizza, unlike the other beverages that Mr. Lobo has tried. All one of the other beverages I have tried before this in this fashion. Okay, so here we go. Big drink. That burns. That burns. It burns. You see that? Is it on fire or is it just red? Yeah, don't drink it like that. Even though it doesn't seem very carbonated, When you chug it, all that, the bubbles are like acid, and then your sinuses go into overdrive, and you start producing mucus to sort of put out the burns. A lot of mucus. So here's where it gets totally gross, is when your mucous membranes open up the floodgates after chugging it. Wow. Yeah, so now I'm just tasting snot and burns. So I should have just done little quaint, teeny sips of this and enjoyed the sort of kiwi, strawberry, watermelon-y, punchy sweetness of it. Hummingbird food. Instead, I chugged it, and my nostrils and throat burned a little bit. And subsiding now. And now I'm just tasting mucus. Lots and lots of mucus. So that's my review of Always Ask for Avery's Totally So Disgusting, Totally Gross Soda Zombie Brain Juice. It's actually a nice product. You just have to use it as directed. So thank you for joining us for part 1. Please send us things to consume. I'll try anything within reason. And join us next time when we'll find out what's in part 2 of this. I can't wait. So we will see you next time. We'll see you next time on another edition of the Mr. Lobo reaction video series, Mr. Lobo Tries Triathlon. This is the second part of a 3-part series, the Mr. Lobo Tries Triathlon. And this is the second in the tri-cycle. These beverages were brought to the studio by Robin. So thank you, Robin. My throat is still burning from the first round from drinking it too fast. So but if you want to know what it tastes like, I would suggest going to the first video, where I consumed this first drink in our triathlon, this zombie brain juice. So if you want to know what zombie brain juice really tastes like, go to our first video, Mr. Lobo Tries reaction video, first of the triathlon trifecta, right here. Okay. Now, this is a second one. Of course, it's in a brown wrap, where this will be the, this was ein dose trois. Okay, this is dose. So we're going to do a dose, take a dose, do a dose of this beverage. It is wrapped like you would wrap booze or porno, or perhaps a device, Faraday. Oh, sorry, that was inappropriate. But this here is a beverage that we know of. I'm going to peel it down here. I think I know what I'm in for based on this and what that looked like. This is another totally gross soda. So I'm going to reveal it. And it is, you're seeing it before I am. I'm going to turn it around so I can see. Always Ask for Avery's. It's So Disgusting, Totally Gross Soda. And this one is called Dog Drool. And we don't know what dog drool is. There's the barcode. It's bottled by Avery's Beverages in New Britain, Connecticut. What a lovely community that must be. Let's see here. Carbonated water, sugar, natural and artificial flavors. Again, super vague. Citric acid and sodium benzoate. sodium benzoate, just like this, which in parentheses, a preservative. Don't be alarmed, it's just a preservative teaching us something about sodium benzoate. This coloring, I'm not sure what, it's just kind of like weird dishwater kind of color. So I don't know what to make of it. I do have, I'm not going to chug it like I did last time. I've got a few devices here to make this a little more pleasant. Get some beverage devices. Yeah, I should have used this. This one will go with this one. And I guess I'll save this straw for this one. And can I get the... That's right. I have to use the... Can I borrow this again, Miss Mittens? Thank you. This is Miss Mittens, ladies and gentlemen. She always has a can opener handy, which is... And we realized, we discovered that really the only way to open it with a can... I know there might be another way. I might be able to grab it up under with a can opener like that. No, it's really only this little hook thing. That's pretty much the only way I can get it. So, quite simply, just there it is. Comes right off. Again, I'm a little concerned about the lack of. This doesn't really have a good head on it. It doesn't seem to have a lot of fizz. Mr. Lobo likes a fizzy drink, but you know, it does look like dog drool. But does it taste like dog drool? That's what we've got to find out. And what does dog drool taste like? You know, like sausages and other dog butts? Is that what dog drool tastes like? I don't know. Okay. Going to smell it. See, I'll put a little straw in it. There. Now I can't smell it properly because my straw's in the way, but maybe I could just, like a dipstick. Not getting much flavor from just the end of the toothpick. I'm getting a slight lemon lime maybe. Okay, so we'll see if we can leave that there. We'll insert this other drinking utensil. And with my bendy straw, I got a little mash in my pocket. Okay, I'm going to take a little sip of the dog drool. So I feel like these are like the garbage pail kids of beverages. Sour, which makes me think like a sweaty dog. But really, it's got a sweetness too. This is not a gross flavor. This is not even though the totally gross labeling, it's really just a ploy to get like 10-year-olds and 35-year-olds to buy sodium. Lemon lime, but it does have a slight grossness to it, I have to say. But I don't know what that is that I'm tasting. It's definitely lemon lime flavor, but it has a little viscosity. And maybe I'm just my brain is putting that in there because of the suggestion of dog drool. That's about as far as I can get with this. You know, I'm almost getting a little grapefruit. Oh, look at these words. Orange lemon. Orange lemon. So I was getting lemon lime and then I was getting grapefruit, but this is actually orange lemon soda. So this knowledge of that, can taste it again. See, now suddenly it's so much more orangey. So it just shows you that flavor means nothing, right? It's all in your head. It's all some sort of weird marketing game. So now my expectation is more orangey. And then it's got a little, slightly, I'm getting a little of that orangina. Thank God I'm not getting a Sunny D, kind of like that awful, weird tangerine thing that Sunny D has. I'm not getting any of that. Kind of reminds me of a Fresca, only flatter. I really wish it had a little more carbonation. Lovely. Yeah, that would be nice on a hot day over ice, I think. I think ice would do wonders for this beverage. Kind of reminds me of Fresca a little bit. A little bit of a squirt. You know, like a Fresca and Squirt had a baby, and then you left it out for a while till all the bubbles went away. You get pretty close to what this orange lemon dog drool beverage tastes like. So thank you, the gangs at Avery's, for bottling this fun beverage. Hashtag not sponsored. Thank you. But I am actually tasting my own drool now because now, again, as before, my allergies are going crazy, and I am just, the floodgates have opened, and I am tasting my own drool. I'm tasting just mucus, just loogie material, caking the inner passages of my head and throat. So, wow, that's awful. So apparently I'm just terribly allergic to everything that these guys make. But this is where the dog drool happens. I'm feeling it right now. Oh God. So thank you once again for a sweet, very normal seeming beverage that makes my allergies go crazy. And gang at Avery. So this was part 2 of the trifecta. We've got we have one more of the trifecta. The triathlon. What could it be? A mystery. How do we find out? Well, find out by joining me next time for Mr. Lobo Tries Triathlon Mystery Beverage. And Mr. Lobo has been busy. We have been in the midst of a Mr. Lobo Tries Triathlon. In part 1, we had this strange beverage that was zombie brain juice. If you want to know what zombie brain juice tastes like, go over to our first video in the trifecta triathlon tries a lot thingy that we're doing, and check out the first one and find out what that tastes like. It was zombie brain juice, okay? And then this second one, in the second part 2 of the triathlon, again, this is like ein, dos, trois, right? This one here was dog drool, and that had a flavor. And if you want to know what that flavor is, you can look at our second video, about the dog drool flavor. And all of these so far have been from these always ask for Avery's. So disgusting, get it? Beverages, totally gross soda, totally gross. These are probably great for kids, and to be honest, there's not real dog drool in this beverage, and there's not real zombie brains in this beverage. So a little bit, hashtag spoilers. False advertising, really. There should be a class action lawsuit. So with this one, I think we'll do it a little differently because I'm having a feeling that there's a theme here with these, and if it is indeed another a totally gross soda, it might be different to mix it up and not do this the same way that I did the other two. Because with a triathlon, you don't do like the same thing. You don't run and then run some more and then run a third time. You run and then you you ride a bike, and then you grill a steak, and then ice skate, and you chop logs, and then you run some more, and then you climb a mountain, right? And then you go to the store and play marbles, and you shoot flaming arrows. So all those things you do in a triathlon. So it's not the same, challenge. There's three different obstacles, and so I think to switch this up, what Mr. Lobo is going to do is this mysterious bag is perhaps to just try what we don't want to try, right? Because nobody likes to try hard. We're gonna just see if I can guess what the flavor is supposed to be, and perhaps guess the novelty name of the beverage. So there's two things I could guess. I could guess what actual flavors are in the beverage, and what it is the fictionalized persona or branding of the excuse me of the beverage soda. So this is a can opener. Look at your can openers at home. You might have this. It has this little protrusion. It looks like a little hook. It's not too sharp, but it's just enough to get in up under, and just quite simply get up under the a bottle cap, and just blast it on open. Let's see if we can. There it is. Okay. So again, it's getting a smell. Almost got kind of a seems like a lemon lime. It seems green. I'm hoping that just visually seeing the green didn't make me immediately go to lemon lime. So let me see if I can figure this. I'm getting ecto cooler vibes from just the smell. Yeah, the smell, and the bowels are churning. I'm getting like 1988 flashbacks of ecto cooler. Yeah. Uh, Yeah, I'm getting that feeling, that ecto cooler feeling, and in my nostril hairs, and it's green. So why do I kind of think it's going to taste like ecto cooler? I don't know why I keep feeling that, but again, it's not very fizzy. That's another thing that's a little disappointing. And kind of like I do like a fizzy beverage. I stated this before, but all right. So I'm going to take a little. I do have a little straw here. So I can pretend I'm popping it into a high C box. Do a little sip. Oh, wow. I got kind of a saltiness real quick, just for a second. I don't know if it's just my taste buds are destroyed from drinking those other two beverages, but it is sweet. But I got a little sourness. A little. Try this one more time. What is that flavor? It does have a lemon lime citrusy aspect, but then it's got almost that blue flavor. If that, I don't know if that makes any sense, but if you like a blue popsicle, and then there's that flavor that you don't really know what it is. So it's got blue popsicle flavor mixed with ecto cooler. That's what kind of what I'm tasting. So I'm trying to figure out if I had something that tasted like this, and I worked at the Ask for Avery's plant, what would I call this? And what is it? So I guess right now I'm guessing lemon lime blue popsicle. It's green as the flavor. But what would I? But there's a little saltiness too. So maybe it's like lemon lime margarita blue popsicle. That's green. But why would I market that? Would it be like, toe jam, or That doesn't make sense. Would it be alien slime, right? That could be what it is. So that's going to be my guess, is that it's alien slime, and that it's actually like some sort of weird blueberry citrus concoction. So that's my that's my official. Sure, I'll stick with that. So let's see what it actually is. You see, you're seeing it. I don't know. Am I a fool? Bug barf. Oh, not even close. Wasn't toe jam. Wasn't alien slime. Oh, alien slime, bug barf. You know, I mean, if they're like xenomorphs, right? That's kind of almost, I'm sort of in the ballpark. And as for what the actual flavor is, kiwi pineapple. I got none of that. I was doing citrus blueberry popsicle. This is actually kiwi pineapple. I was so wrong. Wrong, wrong, wrong. Bad, Mr. Lobo. Bad. Oh, how disappointing. But I have to say, of the three, I think this one might be my favorite. Because it does remind, again, like, if you melted a blueberry popsicle in ecto cooler, you get pretty close. Which makes no sense with the idea of, see, now I'm tasting pineapple. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Am I just insane? If I could just completely lost my mind doing this stuff. All right, well, I'm going to drink it. I'm going to really drink it for real. Oh, well, ooh, that did burn a little bit, like some other beverages I may have consumed recently. But of course, you'll have to watch videos 1 and 2 to find out which. But oh no, it's that thing again. Now I'm just tasting mucus, and now it's like my stomach is just getting the mucus is just draining down my esophagus into my stomach, and I'm just feeling very, very sick. So yeah, so I think we're just gonna have to call it quits for the for the triathlon. You know, I think that perhaps not mixing well these three together. You might not want to. It's probably like beer and wine, right? You don't want to mix them up, or hard liquor and beer. You're not supposed to mix those up. So I'm not doing too well. So this is Mr. Lobo signing off for Mr. Lobo. For Mr. Lobo. For Mr. Lobo. Warriors, come out to try. Soda warriors, come out to try.